Okay, hello everybody. Today we are here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We have an 80 nautical mile flight from 64 Oscar Romeo Plum Valley to Charlie Zebra Kilo Cascade Locks State. We are in the Cessna 152 with a custom livery. I will put the link so that you too can have that livery. In my past couple flights you've seen me focus on VOR navigation, but VFR pilots mainly focus on their eyeballs when flying, so today we'll be using visual navigation only for 80 nautical mile flight. Let's get started. Plum Valley is a private field and it doesn't have any parking spots defined in Microsoft Flight Simulator, so we will be starting right on the runway since that's the only option. It plops you down with the engine running, so no cold and dark startup today. We will just get everything set up and get on going. Okay, let's go through our brief. So we are using our eyeballs and visual references for this flight, and we've got some good ones. To our east is the Willamette River. We should easily be able to pick that up after we take off and follow it all the way to Oregon City. So it winds its way north, then east, and eventually to Oregon City. At Oregon City, it splits off, so it continues north, but the smaller river that it splits into is the Clackamas, so we're going to follow that east. And just after the Clackamas, we'll pick up Sandy River and follow that north. As long as I stay east of Sandy River, I will not violate any of the airspaces to the north. I have a Class Charlie for Portland, and Troutdale is a Class Delta, although I will be flying above the Class Delta's ceiling. From there, it's just a matter of flying east over the Columbia River. That will take me directly to Cascade Locks State. Couldn't be easier. Sometimes things don't work out as you plan, and it's always good to have everything already dialed in if you need to fall back on Plan B. So even though I don't plan to use them, I'm going to dial in Newburgh and Battleground VORs into Nav1 and Nav2. This way, if I should get myself turned around, I won't have to mess with sectionals and frequencies. When I'm trying to fly the airplane, I can just toggle them on, get a radial, and figure out where the heck I am. I'll be monitoring Portland approach on COM2, and I'll be doing that via liveatc.net. I've set traffic to live in Microsoft Flight Simulator, so in theory, if I have real-life traffic displaying and live ATC displaying, they could match up, which would be kind of cool. Plum Valley traffic, Cessna 35 Golf Charlie, departing runway 25, straight out departure, climbing 3,500 Plum Valley. Alright, how about those cinematics? Weren't those awesome? The scenery here is just breathtaking. It's one of the really cool things about Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you are a VFR pilot, you can fly using visual references because it's got the entire world here for you to see. So I really enjoyed it. I hope you give it a try. Don't need to rely on GPSs if you're a VFR pilot. Lots of different ways to fly, and this was a fun one. If you enjoy content like this, be sure to leave me a like, comment, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So as always, thanks a lot for flying along with me, and stay tuned for further flight adventures.